What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Minecraft. Alright, so we have a little bit of a problem. I've got a power problem, actually, because I went down to my storage system, and it powered off. So it was working yesterday, and today, not so much. So I mentioned when I built this thing that it was super finicky and that there were problems going on with it, and I wasn't sure exactly how much it how much of a benefit it was going to be in the long run to stick with this kind of power, because I really like it, but it's just really buggy at the moment. I don't think they've figured out exactly everything that it needs to, have happened to it before it works properly yet. In 1.6 point, what'll be 5, 6 now? I'm not sure. Or 1.16 point. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so we are going to work with a different power source for powering this, because right now I've just got a coal thing going here, and it does fine. I mean, it actually outputs quite a bit, especially if I upgrade it. This is like tier 3, I think. Say starter, basic, hardened. Yeah, tier 3. Um, so yeah, we need something that's gonna work better, more passively over a long period of time. So what I'm gonna do is set up something from power. I hate when they make me say words like that. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I think it's the Thermo Generator. Let me take a look real quick in our book. Yeah, it's a Thermo Generator. Now, these aren't meant to produce a ton of power because they do it not passively, because they do take coolant to run, but it's pretty passively. I mean, all you need is water and a hot block, and it's running. So I was thinking about doing the good old, magma, runs on, any hot fluid kind of thing. But we don't have a good pump at the moment. We do have some pumps like this one, the electric pump, but it doesn't seem to gather in a very large area, at least not that I saw. It is an upgradable pump. I actually didn't check into that. I'm going to have to look into this pump a little bit more. Maybe you could upgrade the area on it, because from what I checked out in my test world, it did something that was extremely overwhelming, or underwhelming. It did gosh, I don't know. I think it was like 60 buckets or something like that. I don't remember. It was not in a large area. But anyway, where do I want to put this? See, the reason I haven't been decorating up here, and believe me, it's driven me crazy just having this huge open space, is that the reason that I made this house is to have open areas that we can experiment in, and then later we'll move these out to other buildings as we go. But open areas are it's bothering me. I really need to decorate that area up there. I'm not going to, but my brain keeps telling me, all right, you've got to decorate the interior. You really need to do it. All right, so I think I want to move this, and I can't really do it over here. I need an area. I can't do it up there either, but I need an area that I can dig down a block. And thing is, I've got stuff that's over here, like this. I did talk about the flux points, I'm pretty sure, but if you want to build, or if you want to make sure that a chunk is loaded, the best way in this mod pack at the moment is to use a flux point. Now, these are extremely easy to use. I'm just going to go over one more time just really quickly because they're super simple. Just make sure chunk loading's on, and that's all you really have to do. And I'm going to put that back there because otherwise we're going to have just this ugly thing. I mean, it's actually not an ugly block, but so I need an area for water. So I guess I can put those back down. So what we need, I'm still going to leave that there. I was thinking about popping it up, but all right. So what we need is, do I have any water buckets? I do, and I have 3, which is perfect. Well, I guess I only need 2 technically, but and then we're going to need, I'm sorry, I'm blanking a little bit. It's extremely late at night, but I'm just wanting to get a video out for you guys because I've not done too well on it this week. Been having some health issues. So, all right. So we're going to need a magma block because I would rather use something that doesn't flow than something that does. Because if I start digging around and all of a sudden I have lava everywhere, that's going to suck. And we're going to need to build one of these. So we're probably going to start off with the lowest level. Yeah, okay. And I need a starter one. It's going to take some thermo plates. Okay. Do we have any tiny capacitors? No. Gonna do that. Okay. And then we should be able to, okay. I did go and get a ton of blaze powder. That way I could make the upgrade materials. Or ton of blaze rods. And we've got a decent amount of energized steel. I made a bunch of the next 2 upgrade tiers as well. Although I'm not seeing them. I know they're in here. All right, what are they called? Blazing crystal. So I've got 20 of those. I used some of them to upgrade stuff behind me. And niotic. Okay, I've got 16 more of those. These take diamonds to make. You just put diamonds right here. And these are what I upgraded. I've got these up to blazing because to make the niotic ones, it takes a while. So let's go ahead and show you guys that. We got our lasers going down, and if you look above the hotbar there, it takes 300K to make one. So you definitely want upgraded energizing rods before you try this tier out. But I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. I was thinking about automating it a little bit. I mean, just something super simple, but it's going to be ugly in the middle of the room. So I just decided to do it manually. I also got a bunch of dielectric rods because I knew I'd need them. It's pretty simple. All you need, well, the way I did it was I used lava buckets instead of blaze rods. Let's see if I can show you here. Yeah, I use this pattern instead of this one. You actually get more out of it at the cost of an extra coal and a clay ball. So, you know, it depends on what you've got. And it's easier to get lava buckets than it is to get blaze rods. For me at the moment anyway, I actually went down into our mining area and all of these are lava. So these are what I have left of the creosote, but that's all lava. So pretty simple and easy to get. All right, so so I've got my magma block. I think that's pretty much it. I need to make these still, of course, but I need 3 of these. Okay. And then I should be able to, I'm actually going to need more of them, which, I mean, it makes sense. All right, so here's our thermo generator. It only does 3 a tick, though, so that's not going to be good enough. I mean, we don't need much at the moment, but 3 is not enough. All right, so let's look into the next tier. So we're going to need more thermoplates, which I need more blaze powder for. do I? It's going to take 32 blaze rods. That's a lot. I was going to say, yeah, that's fine. I was going to say, just, you know, make a stack, but that's a little painful at the moment. So I need 2 more of these. How many more am I going to need? 2, 2. All right, 2, 4, 6. I'm going to need 8. All right. Not enough. Okay. I need more of these. No, I need more of these. There we go. I'm just going to make a few. Because I will use them eventually. If not now, I will later. All right, so I've got 3. Did I not make any more? Nope. Okay. 3. And I already forgot how many I need. There's 6. 8, I think. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. That should be enough of that. I can do this. And I need more hardened capacitors, which just take these energized steel and a large capacitor. I don't want to move this through I don't want to move through this too quickly so you guys can see what is going on, but at the same time it's super easy. So I'm like, hey, do this and then this and this and this and this. That is the downside of using one of these type systems, is that things are so quick that you can really outpace yourself. Okay, so blazing capacitors, which take these blazing crystals, which are the blaze rods in the system behind me. Do that. And then I should be able to do this one. Okay. And then we need the niotic, which are the diamonds. And then we can do this. Oh, these are definitely more expensive. And I am out of paste, really. That is extremely surprising because I made a ton of it. Granted, I did make a ton of dielectric rods from it, but still. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look. I'm going to need more lava buckets. So let's do that. Now, the downside of doing it this way is that it is a bit more of a pain to make them, and you'll see why in a second. So I've got one here. I'll go ahead and put these in the system. I take out my 24, I'll shift click it, and I end up with an empty bucket. So let's do lava. And so we have to do something like this to get the paste, which it's kind of sucky. I mean, I wish I could just shift click it like I could with doing the blaze powder, but we're not at a point that we have a good amount of those. Like we have a decent amount. We've got 49 left and a stack over here, but it's not good enough. I'm going to need them for other things. All right, so let's go back here. I need paste. I've got it. So I'll do this. I need one more of these. And these are quite a bit more expensive because it takes you actually crafting 2 of them. So it needs 8 diamonds to make this, as opposed to with the blaze rods, that tier, let's see, it takes only 4 to make 2, whereas it takes 8 to make 2 of these. So let's go and do this. And then we have the tier that we want. All right, let's move these up here because I don't really need them on my bar at the moment. Okay. All right, I'll put this right here. And here is our, okay, our setup there. And then I'll put 1 block and then, you know, what I could do, I could back this up a block. Let's do that. Like that. And then, where's my water? Let's go there and there. And here is, okay. Put that there. Let's put my pump there. Oh, I do need access to the top is the problem. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put this here. That there. And I'm going to need more blocks to be able to do it properly. I'll clean that up in a minute. But let's do these. Like so. This is actually not automatically pumping. It did in my creative world. Interesting. So I'm going to have to, so that should do just fine. The conduit, no. What are these called? Cables. Okay, cable. And I do have enough. Why do I get it? Okay, whatever. I'm going to say, I've used these before. It doesn't connect. Not from this direction, anyway. What if we do this? Nope. I'd imagine, actually, that the power should go from the top, but that's not how it worked previously for me. All right, I'm going to figure this out really quick. I imagine I need to be on the other side of that block. It's a little funky how this is working. All right. So if I have, I'm going to trap myself back here, but that's fine. Do this, and then I'll put you here. Are these the right kind? Yeah. Yeah, mellow buckets of tech. Okay. So I did make the correct kind. Huh. Interesting. All right, I'll figure this out, and then I'll be right back with you. Oops. I'm destroying everything. Okay. I'm an idiot. All right, I had the wrong type of cable, and I don't know why this one isn't working. Oh, it's working now. Okay, well, fine then. So I needed the universal cable if I want to stick within the mod. And yes, this is a cable as well, but it's an energy cable, and I was using this kind of cable. I know it says importer, but it's the type of cable you need for the refined storage. So I'm going to need to clean this up, but I'll do that in a minute. So we've got water pumping in here, and it is making ever so small amount of energy. But we need to get rid of this. And I guess I could just do that. Like I said, I'm going to have to clean this up a bit. Now this is what I've got my armor in, because it's annoying and clanky at the moment. So let's put that over there. This should be fine. No. That is connecting. Okay, so if I go like this instead. Are you draining? Nope, you're not draining. All right, so we're gonna have to, let's extract. It's very strange. I'm not sure what's up with this, because the power in here is increasing and the power in here is decreasing. And I've got receive extract in here. Nothing's changed on this block. What is going on? All right. I'm going to have to fiddle around with this one too because this doesn't make any sense at all. What's the east facing? We're actually needing the west facing, I guess. Very strange. Okay, so all I ended up having to do is to change out this cable from this one from mechanism to this one from the mod that all three of these are using. So yeah, things are still a little finicky, but you know, you can figure it out. It's not that bad. I don't know if I can replace these just for continuity's sake, but I kind of like how this one hooks up. I mean, because it's the one that's meant for this, and it's working fine and transferring power from here to here, I assume anyway. Does this work without? It's going to be hard to tell because it has to tick down to the bucket size. I guess I could do this. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Nope, that's a cable. All right, so what are these called? They're advanced mechanical pipes. So I'll just do pipe. Because I'm really curious if this actually needs power. Nope, it does not. All right. I didn't think it needed power, but the way it was acting was very strange. And it hooks up like it needs power. Maybe it just isn't as fast. But we don't need it to be particularly fast. So I guess I'll get rid of this. Now I need to change all this over again. Anyway, so this is working properly now. We got it at 72 a tick is its maximum output, and we don't need that much. This is only drawing 32 a tick, and I'm not sure if this acts like the AE equivalent, where the more it's being used, the more power it's draining. But if it does, it's going to drain more power, and then that'll kick in. But even then, this system is upgradable to a great deal because we don't have a lot of power drain at the moment. So, yeah, it should be good for a little while. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my plans over here. I did last episode, but I hadn't decided what I was going to do yet. And at this point, I have. What I'm going to do with this area is I'm just going to bring this design over here, and I'm going to scrap my idea about using this area like I was planning on using it. Now, what I am going to do in turn is once I have a good infrastructure built up, I'm going to be moving to a flatter biome and building the town and fortress and mines and everything that I really want to build. It's much easier to build from scratch than to build when things are getting in the way or they're not big enough, which, I mean, it's hard to imagine, but the mountain that's over there, let's see if we can see it a little bit better. It's not big enough. I mean, my entrance over there was actually taking up like half of it. So, yeah, not doing what I was wanting to, which is kind of sad because I really liked this right here. In fact, I was going to put a big airship in there, and like it was a dock where it was either being built or is being worked on or something like that. So I was actually quite excited about doing that, but it's just not, this area is not shaping up to be big enough for what I want it to do. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but I'm still going to have fun, building houses and stuff over here. I've got a decent amount of room, I think, in here. Yeah, over here I can still build farms and stuff. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just, have to get over my health problems. I'm sure you can hear my voice is particularly growly at the moment. I'm trying to speak in my higher tones just to escape the growly low tones. Not entirely working, but it's what it is. But anyway, oh, hi there. I haven't had a zombie spawn over here in a long time. Usually, I just have to deal with these guys. There's one up there too, but yeah, we did have those villagers that came along, but I'm kind of sad they're gone. That was kind of funny. They were just kind of camped out over a large area. But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. I really want to make a large power generation room because I don't like having my power generation on the same area that I have all of my other like equipment and stuff. It just turns out to be kind of messy and not all that great. But anyway, I'll work all that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, take it easy.